Alright. So, general reading. All signs are welcome. I got my cards all mixed up. Very nice. But yeah, so basically the reading, what the heck? The reading that we're focused on right now is for the, whoever this message finds, I guess, whoever it's for. It's general, so if you want a personal reading, hit me up. Got my Facebook page, High Priestess 1111 Tarot, on Facebook, or hit me up through here. I'll, whatever. We will get in contact, and I could help you with, whatever personal readings. Or guidance, if you just want guidance. If you want to dive a little deeper into specifics or anything like that. So this is just general, just to kind of like see the energy of the collective a bit, what's going on. I feel like these readings kind of helped me to like tune into the energies of the people who are here supporting me. And thank you for that, by the way. I really appreciate all the support. I honestly didn't know what to expect in the beginning of doing this, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so hit or miss. But then, even with the people who do like support me and follow me, I feel like there's so much like communication, and there's so much, support and love all around, and I don't know, I've been enjoying this for the sake of enjoying it, that's the best fucking part. So let's start out with Infinity. This is an old soul, I'll tell you what. That's a weird energy to start out with. There's no beginning, there's no end, you are eternal. So let's see. I have Horus. Okay. My boy Horus, twins. But yeah. So I fucking love that. Horus was like Jesus before Jesus was Jesus, and what's funny is he kind of promised to be an infinite presence, the Eye of Horus specifically, he gave his eye to Thoth, to help Thoth traverse the underworld and all that. And so I feel like we might have to pull out the Thoth deck after this, because this is very tied to that. Sacral chakra in reverse. So this is somebody who's very prudent. Somebody who's not just going out and having random sex. This is also somebody who's very creative and passionate, right? Alright. Okay, we're gonna clarify all that shit. Using my Thoth deck because I have Horus is here, and Horus was mentored by Thoth. And Thoth wrote the Emerald Tablets. And they are one of the most holy works of literature I've ever read. I'm deeply enthralled with ancient Egypt, so I'm vibing on this energy here, this infinity energy. I'm like, are some ancient Egyptians being resurrected right now? What's happening? Obviously I'm right here, but okay. I don't know. I feel like we're tapping into that sacred energy here. Somebody who has a discipline to restrain from like carnal desires and kind of focusing on that soul work, right? That soul shit. Because there's definitely, like, there's people who live in their lust, and then there's, like, people who live in their soul, and they're like, it has to be a deep connection or I don't fucking want it, and I see you as a soul person. Okay, that was way too many cards. We're gonna take all that back and try that again. It's like half the deck. Yes, I yell at my cards sometimes. They yell at me too. It's a whole thing. Oh my gosh, half the deck again. I'm gonna whoop this deck's ass. No, I'm kidding. Sorry about this, guys. We fight today. Okay. Probably the weirdest reader on YouTube, to be honest. So bear with me, guys. Honestly, if it throws half the deck at me again, you're definitely gonna get every one of those cards because I can only argue with this deck for so long. Or it stops giving me any kind of messages. So right off the bat, I'm feeling some stubborn ass energy. Gonna be real with you. Okay. Let's see. The Eon. Oh my god, bro. Okay. Infinity. The Eon. Okay, you are one ancient, resurrected ass soul. I'll tell you that right now. What? This is like something you've experienced cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. This infinity kind of connection, right? Also, this tells me about soul ties a little bit, right? We have karmic soul ties, which can be severed, right? Then we have twin flame type of soul ties that can never be severed because you're literally the same fucking guy in two different bodies. So, let's keep going. The moon in reverse. So this is somebody, which is fucking hilarious. The Eye of Horus. Horus is the moon god. So, but this is, with the moon being in reverse, this is somebody who doesn't lie, right? Who doesn't need to create illusion or deception. This is somebody who's very open and honest. Somebody who doesn't like to operate in secrecy and shadows, This is somebody who is just very, very fucking honorable. Six of Discs in reverse. So I feel like you faced your own set of trials and tribulations, as you should, right? Especially being who you are. I feel like you're not like the rest of these, and it's kind of, you're gonna face a lot of trials because of that. The more different you are, the more you step into your own, like, spiritual power, the more challenging this gets. It's kind of like, then you really start getting tested by the gods because you put yourself out there to be tested by the gods, Seven of Wands, valor. You have a lot of valor. I see that. Very valiant. Very honorable, right? Princess of Wands. Stepping into your birthright. This is somebody, I mean, she's just kind of going with the flow, you know? But she's also manifesting the flow, if that makes sense. It's like when you release your outcome with manifestation, that's typically the best way to manifest. So you have to kind of go with the flow of your own manifestation. She's also riding the flames, right? Right now we're in Sagittarian season, that fire season. And oh shit, son. Okay, hold on. So, yeah, she's definitely, this is somebody who's just kind of flowing with life right now. She's got her cat with her, and I love that. You know, also, if you see, like, her head's kind of splitting into two heads there. Kind of like the separation of self here, right? And then we got the Lover's card. This is major arcana love, right? This is not the minor arcana, Two of Cups. This is, like, twin flame shit, which is kind of funny that we already kind of brought that up a little bit. It's a soul tie for infinity, you know, the eon, the infinity. It's like this shit that you've been experiencing lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Well, good luck. That's a fucking journey. Sorry, I don't mean to sound pessimistic about it at all. I just know, like, it's not like just having a crush on somebody and dating somebody. You know, when it's this twin flame shit, when it's like that deep, like it's literally, you don't get your twin flame until you love yourself, right? And then, even then, if they don't love themselves, if they're not, you know, like, well, I guess they kind of mirror you, so they end up catching up eventually. But it's a whole fucking journey. I would say just, like, research it, and you'll see it. Like, it's a whole dang thing. Let's see where you're at on your journey, because it looks to me like you've been in it. Like, I feel like you're already, like, knee deep in the quicksand, you know? So let's see. Back, bro. Ten of Cups in reverse. What I see here is that you don't feel super satisfied with your current outcomes, which would make sense if you're on a twin flame journey. It is very hard to find satisfaction until you're kind of like at a better end of this cycle, I guess. Because then we have the Hierophant. This is somebody who's going within, really learning about themselves, really focusing on the self, right? We have the Princess of Cups in reverse. And this is somebody who's trying to shut off their emotions right now. Somebody who's trying to not feel shit. The runner, the chaser, if you will. And this Hierophant energy is kind of amazing too, because it's like your twin flame will never respond. Well, I mean, they might on a small way, but like they don't really respond to the love that you project at them. They respond to the love that you inject into yourself. The more love you give yourself, the more they kind of show up. It's the opposite of any other kind of like bond, you know, like your ego could get you anybody, right? Your ego could help you to like score or whatever, to date just random ass people. Your twin flame, they can see right through all of that shit, you know. Your ego will not help you with your twin flame, and it shouldn't, you know. They're the ones that teach you the importance of authenticity, the importance of being true to oneself above all. That's kind of like the fairy tale aspect of it, I guess. Let's see. Alright, so we've got the Chariot in reverse, and this is kind of the universe saying stay still. Don't run away. Oh shit, my thing's about to die. So I'll cut this short. Yeah, so this is saying stay still, don't run away, don't chase, just stand, hold your place, hold your place. And then we've got the Ten of Swords in reverse here. We've got 10-10 in reverse. 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. So you're in the rebuild stage of something. Something fell apart here for you to rebuild, right? So, and then we have the Lust card, right? That's also, that happens in twin flame journeys. It's kind of like, and I hate calling it lust because it's deeper than that. It's not like just some like physical like, oh, I just want to bang that person. It's like your soul wants to dance with the soul of this person in the most vulnerable way. I hate the word lust in this context. But I mean, it is a very strong feeling, a very strong urge there. So it's kind of like, yes, no, okay. And I mean, I would also like to note that like most of these cards are red as fuck, so I'm seeing a lot of fire, a lot of fiery cards, a lot of passionate cards, right? Passion. I like that word better than like lust. You feel very passionate, almost like you want intimacy with this person, but not in some like gross fucking egoic way. It's like it's banter. Yeah, and then we've got Six of Wands, the victory card. You will be victorious, my friend. Oh, fair. Just quit trying to run away, right? Two of Discs. Change is coming. A change gon' come, as Sam Cooke once said. Somebody is making a decision here. Change is coming. Queen of Swords. Okay. They're scared. Or you're scared. One of the people here is a little concerned. That you might cut their fucking head off if they try to come through. Like, I feel like they're just kind of like, fuck, did I fuck it up with this queen or king, whatever energy? Or you're thinking, did I fuck this up? And are they gonna cut my fucking head off when I come in or whatever? I feel like there's just a lot of unsurety, right? But never fear. I feel like even in that scenario where, like, say they do try to reject or whatever, right? As somebody who is a professional in being rejected, I'll have you know, it's survivable, right? But the one thing that is really hard to forgive yourself though for, one thing that you'll never forgive yourself for, is if you never say it. If you go your whole life withholding your truth, that's a deeper regret than fearing rejection, at the end of the day. Like, I've been rejected pretty fucking harshly. And to this day, I don't regret ever being honest about my feelings, you know. And then something crazy happened too, where I just kind of accepted my feelings, and I accepted the rejection, and I was like, and I was fine, you know, I am fine. And I had to surrender to the fact that, yes, I have these feelings, and no, they're not being reciprocated. That's okay. But here, with the Six of Wands, I see that you will be victorious, right? I just feel like you're afraid, or somebody's afraid here, that, like, it's gonna result in that. And honestly, like, it would be worse if you left the fucking earth not saying shit. You know? That would be worse. You're very valiant and honorable, right? So be valiant, be honorable. Speak your truth even when it's fucking uncomfortable for everyone around you. Look them in the eyeballs and say, you know what? I love you. And it's in the weirdest way. You know, like, you know how everyone's like, not to be weird or anything. No, be extra weird. Be like, you know what? I love you in the weirdest way. Say it that way. You know, just like, be like, I can't even make sense of this shit. Speak your damn truth, you know? Who fucking cares? At the end of the day, like, you still would have gained more than what you would have lost. But I don't feel like you're gonna be rejected here. I feel like that's just a fear that's creating an obstacle here, you know? I know I've gotta hurry, my phone's gonna die. So, alright. Okay. I'm gonna be super fast about this. So then we got the Princess of Cups again, but this time in the upright. Is this somebody who might have like this exterior of this like tough exterior, this kind of like unapproachable, kind of scary, intimidating exterior, but on the inside they're like that fucking fruit gushers. They're just like soft and sweet, and you know, it's like on the inside, you know, they hold something different than what is being perceived on the outside, you know. It's almost like a defense mechanism to protect the sweetness within. King of Pentacles, right? I would also, I mean, this is Kingpin energy. This is like, money ain't a problem, you're good there, right? Also, it says here, Prince of the Chariot of the Earth, right? And where we had the Chariot in reverse here, saying, don't physically go anywhere. We have this saying that there will be movement in your life, just not to run in the physical sense, if that makes sense. Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're feeling conflicted, obviously, with this Two of Discs. Yeah. Yeah, of course you're feeling conflicted. But we've got this Five of Cups in reverse saying that you will experience a lot of pleasure from your outcome. Right? It's such a weird way to word it. But in the upright, this is the Lord of Loss and Pleasure. So in the reverse, it's gaining that pleasure, right? It's gaining satisfaction, the victory, the happiness. You know, you just have to overcome your fear. You have to overcome your damn self, shadow link, and all that shit. You have to kill off your ego, because your ego is the only thing inhibiting you at this time. Or don't. And just keep going on as you are. And then, you know, the universe will decide for you. And then if the universe decides for you, it's always a choice you don't want. So, let it be what it be like. Or, you know, whatever. Speak your truth or whatever. It's completely up to you. I see that you're a good person, though, with good intentions, you know? But at some point, you have to start living for yourself, too. Nobody else is going to do that. where you sacrifice yourself over and over and over for other people who would never fucking sacrifice themselves for you, right? Now I feel like it's time for you to decide if you deserve your own piece of this pie, you know? Piece of the happiness pie. It's your fucking choice. I love you. Namaste. Have a great day. And I wish you all the luck in the world. This is a huge fucking journey.